Most important and best player, there's kind of a tangible deduction there. But the next category, Cam, favorite. We all gravitate to different players because of just what we know about them as a person, or the swag they have, or the flair, or just whatever it is, that intangible quality. Sometimes it's not just the best player that kind of gives us that that certain fan appeal, but there are different reasons. So this is wide open. Your favorite current Miami Hurricane.
This is going to be off the board for everybody except for the homie JP. Shout out to JP, who's, I'm pretty sure, going to watch this. My favorite player is a linebacker, and it's not going to be either of the linebackers you're thinking. It's not Shaq Quarterman. It's not Mike Pinckney. It's good old number 53, Zach McCloud. And ever since we started recruiting him as a junior in high school, or when he committed, I've just always been a fan of his. He went to Santa Lucia's high school, same high school that Vince Wilfork went to up in Palm Beach County. And he's just the prototype of the outside linebacker. Like, I know that Pinckney is very good and Shaq is very good. And, like, I'm not trying to take anything away from them, but it would not at all surprise me if Zach McCloud ended up being the highest draft pick out of those three. I mean, he has the size, he has the speed, he has the ability. I mean, at the end of the season, his progression took a little bit longer than did Shaq and Mike. They kind of came in with their hair on fire and they're making plays from day one and everything. And I mean, Zach started from day one and he played a lot. And he had some games where, okay, you know, he make a mistake here and there, and he's, you know, 2 tackles here, 3 tackles there. But that last half of the season, boy, that bowl game, when I was sitting there in like the 4th row, and all of a sudden he's in the backfield, he has these sacks, he has this big hit. He had this pick 6 that earlier he dropped the ball. But in the early season, that's probably a 5-yard completion, and he makes a tackle. But he saw it quicker, and he got there, and all he didn't do was catch the ball. But it was nothing but, you know, green grass and opportunity for him in front, and it was beautiful. And I've been rooting for this kid, and I don't even know why. It's not like he has this, you know, sob story of, you know, I'm an orphan and the oldest of 12 kids and da-da-da, and, you know, you have the heartstrings. He's just in the same way like Corey Gaynor, who I talked about about the kids who are getting on campus now. He's just a mean guy, and I mean that in the best way at linebacker. And he's my favorite player. Every time he's on the field, I watch him. I always want to see him do well. Not that I don't want the other guys to do well. Yes, I mean, like, I know that there's going to be people who disagree with this, but he asked me, and I'm saying my personal favorite for me, Cam Underwood. Yes, but yeah, I mean, Zach McCloud is just that dude. I think that you're really going to see him take a huge leap forward this year as an outside backer. Next year, even further. You know, hopefully I get to watch him in college for 4 years. If I don't, awesome, because you're going to be a second, maybe first-round draft pick. But number 53, Zach McCloud, is hands down my favorite player. I love that guy.
I like it. Cam Underwood, State of the U, talking Miami football with us as much as we can get him here to talk Miami football and give us the most unique perspective on the Canes that I can find. Definitely. Cam, we appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Always good to be here. So another place that you guys should be is stateoftheu.com. Finishing the summer content schedule. We have a bunch of cool stuff coming up for you guys, even starting this week. Hint, 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 hint. Might want to check out the site on Thursday and Friday because we got some special stuff coming. So stateoftheu.com. Check it out. And also be sure that you're just always there because we have everything that you need for the Hurricanes.